Alright, what's up? All of y'all that have been following the channel for some time now know that my next grail watch that I want to buy is a Tag Heuer Carrera glass box that was released in 2023, leaning towards the Panda that has the bracelet on it. Today's unboxing is a chronograph that I found on Jomashop. It was $119. After tax and shipping, the watch came out to $133.24. Today's unboxing is going to be of the SSB429P1. This will be the first time that I'm seeing it along with y'all, so I am just as excited as you are if you're excited to see this. The only thing that concerns me about this watch is the case size. I think it comes in at like 41 or 41 and a half. So I am concerned about size for my 6.5 inch dainty little wrist. Never pay retail. Jomashop. Doing some coffee promotion. And here's the watch. SSB429P1. This is a Seiko Essentials chronograph that has a Meca-Quartz in it. MSRP was $490 for this, but I got it for $133.91. Let's see what this is about. Box is pretty standard. Seiko. I really hope this watch works on my wrist. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. I got the black dial. I think what drew me to this watch the most was the fact that it looks like a glass box and it kind of has the same design as a glass box. There aren't that many reviews of this watch online, but one thing that the people that have reviewed this watch have said, they have said that the bracelet is not great. So we're about to get into that right now. My first impressions is that, man, I absolutely love it. It's got some weight to it. All right, this watch is coming in at 136 grams, 134 grams. Let's see, speed timer is 144 grams, so it's 10 grams less than the speed timer 41. Thank you, scale. 100 meters water resistance. This watch has a hard Lex crystal. After taking the plastic off, I can confirm that the bracelet is not great, but I was planning on keeping this on a strap anyway. Bracelet is sized with pin and collars. The clasp is stamped, 2 positions of micro adjust. It's a pretty jangly bracelet, not gonna lie. Doesn't have any plastic protection over the top of the dial. Probably a hollow end link, but we're about to confirm all that. All right, moment of truth. It's my Raven Endeavor 2. I love that watch. All right, moment of truth time. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's actually, it's wearing a lot better than I thought it would. And the dial doesn't seem too big. I don't know, what do you think? My wrist is 6.5 inches. I think that's pretty acceptable. It's a pretty awesome dial, not gonna lie, for a chronograph. The chrono hand has a sweeping seconds with a red tip. I love the red tip accent on the chrono hand. I think that's dope. Alright, stop it. And in all of its Meca-Quartz glory, it just comes back to that center. Let's see if it's still lined up. Is it still lined up? Still looks like it's still lined up with the center. It has applied indices and the Seiko logo, the chronograph and 10 bar painted on. Date windows at the 4:30. And no sign crown. Screw down case back. All of this for 130 bucks. It's like a glass box homage type. It kind of fills that void for me. Okay, so calipers say case size is 41.5. Thickness is at 12.2. Lug to lug 46.2. And then the lug width is 22. That's a 22 for sure. I love this dial. The dial looks so good. It's definitely got that glass box vibe for sure. The whole case is brushed. The only thing I think that's polished is going to be the center links on the bracelet. Let's go ahead and size up the bracelet a little bit, just see what's going on with this. I am not going to keep this on the bracelet, but I'm just showing you guys what it looks like. You can hear the jangle. Look at that. Listen to the jangle. But yeah, that looks tough. All right, let's get this on a strap and then we'll close out the video. No drilled lugs for easy strap swaps, which is expected for something in this price range. I think the reason why I was so intrigued by this watch was because it actually has a Meca-Quartz inside of it, because the speed timer doesn't even have a Meca-Quartz. Definitely a hollow end link for the bracelet. Yeah, this bracelet is not great. Got some Artem straps in 22. I love these loopless sailcloth straps so much. There you go. Woo! With the beige, that looks fire. That looks really good. With the beige, this looks really good, my friends. Look at that. That is a looker. That's really nice. I love that look so much. With the beige, that's great. Those sub registers in white just pop, and it matches with the beige a little bit. I love that. That looks great. Oh man, that even looks good with the gray. This is the gray Artem Hydroflex strap with the tang buckle. Not gonna lie, that looks fantastic. This is a really handsome chronograph. All right, let's see what it looks like with the black. This is the Artem Hydroflex strap with the spring deployment. That looks... still looks good, but I think the gray and the tan actually work a little better than the black. That looks nice. All right, next up, let's have a little fun with some gold NATO. Thickness at 12 is good, so if I could do a single pass NATO through there. Dainty wrist woes, man. Got a lot of NATO slack, or nylon slack, if you will. This looks fire. That looks dope. Cool. I will say it's gonna be tough. I do feel like it might be time to move on from one of these chronographs. just because I just like the look of this one so much. These are the three that I have here. This is my speed timer. It's my Jomashop design. Rider's Chronograph to Seiko Spirit. This is a JDM, which is nice. So it's like, yeah, it's 3 different chronographs from 3 different sub brands of Seiko. This is an Essentials, this is a Pro Specs, this is a Jomashop design, and I love them all so much. Probably end up keeping all of them. Yeah, but what do you think? If you had to choose one, keep it in your collection, which one would you be choosing? Obviously with these two I could make some money back if I put it back on the market. This one, I don't think resale is going to be all that much, but I don't know, man. This got mid-century appeal for sure, which is like, it's got that retro aesthetic. It's vintage inspired. I love that. But yeah, just wanted to show y'all the newest watch that I added to my collection. This one I'm going to keep for sure. I love it. Seiko Essentials SSB429P1. Jomashop, I paid $133. Hardlex crystal, 41.5 case. Thickness is 12 something. And comes with a Meca-Quartz, which is nice because these two guys definitely don't. What do you think about this latest cop? Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate all the love and support on the channel. It just means so much to me. Thank you. I'm hoping that, you know, coming up in the fall, it'll be a good time for me to crank out some content. But as always, I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace! Okay, so as I was cleaning up a few things about this watch that I wanted to point out, the 3 sub-registers, the one on the left is a 60-minute, the one on the bottom is a second-hand register, and then the one on the right is the 24-hour register that most Seiko Quartz have on their watches. The dial does not feature any lume at all. And I will say that the pushers, they feel fantastic. It is a Meca-Quartz, and there is some tactile feedback to the pushers, which is really nice. That's something that I was lacking on this speed timer. See, with the speed timer, there isn't really much of a tactile like push on this one. You can kind of feel it. It's a little bit there, you know? And then with this one, since it's not Meca, it'll go back. And it'll take a while to go back around to reset. But with this one, with the Meca-Quartz, you can kind of hear it. It's pretty crazy. Just bounces back. You can start this up and then bow. Hacking seconds. Pushers feel great. And it's just a great watch.